What up? I got the question of the day for you. What are you reflecting on as the year is coming to a close? Okay, so let's talk about this, right? So we've got 3 weeks left. 3 weeks left of 2016. And like, what is it that you're thinking about? Like, what has been going on in 2016? And I'm fully aware that, you know, a lot of us are doing like a year in review, and we're like thinking about like a lot of companies, a lot of TV shows, a lot of YouTube channels are like, what's been going on, you know? And it's not done, right? We still have time to accomplish stuff in this year. But I kind of want to just start thinking about, you know, what have you accomplished? What have you been reflecting on? Right? Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation. I created this channel and I created these questions as a form of support, right? Let's unite, not untie, right? It's about self-discovery and self-awareness. So I want to hear from you. What are you thinking about? What are you reflecting on as the year is coming to a close? So as always, I always answer these questions too. And I mean, some of the things I'm thinking about, I mean, first of all, I'm thinking about like, it's been a long year, right? I mean, it's the same amount of time as 2015 and 2014, but it's just been a long year, it seems like, right? It's all kind of like up here. And I'm ready for it to come to a close, but I always am, no matter what year it is. I'm always ready for the, you know, the new calendar, which I've talked about in these videos before. But, you know, I think about like where I was like a year ago. I think about the beginning half of 2016 and the end of 2016. And I've accomplished a lot, right? The first half of 2016 was, I was not in a very good mental state. I was kind of in this job that was very, taxing and kind of, it was combative, and it was not a healthy relationship. It doesn't mean that it wasn't like a good job, but it wasn't the best place for me, you know? And I started teaching this year, and I mean, there's been a lot of great things. I mean, there's been a lot of crappy things because that's how life is, right? You're not gonna have like 1 year of perfection. You're not gonna have 1 year where you're like, oh yeah, no, this is it, right? It's not gonna get any better, right? The goal of this is that, you know, we have to think about like every year we just improve on ourselves. And so I've been thinking a lot about kind of where, like the things that I've been reflecting on are like, what have I been doing this last year, right? Do I have any accomplishments? And of course I do. And we'll talk about that at a later video, but the things that I've been reflecting on is like kind of where I'm at in this world and what is my purpose in this world, right? And so, I mean, and all of these things are going to kind of come along in, you know, these next 3 weeks of videos where we talk a little bit more about achievements and about accomplishments and about kind of what we're proud of. But, you know, and of course I can't help but think about like the political climate. I can't help but think about, you know, like what is happening in this world in regards of, you know, that's kind of what I've been thinking, like just kind of like reflecting on not just my life, but then how I can affect other things going on out there. So that's a little bit about me. Now I want to hear from you. Comment below and come be part of this judgment-free conversation. And hey, while you're here, subscribe. Come hang out with us. This is kind of a cool place to be. And invite a friend, because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.